Yo, what's up? Ezek here, and this is the iPhone 7 Plus. By the way, this phone is one of the most controversial iPhone released. Why? Simply because ito nga pala yung first iPhone na tinanggalan ni Apple ng headphone jack. But in my case guys, to be honest, it's not really a problem kasi I'm not really a fan of using the earpods mismo, so that's nice. Pero yun guys, alongside with that, ito pala yung first iPhone na nagkaroon ng red color variant, which is by far my most favorite iPhone color variant, so that's nice. Tapos we have the dual lens, one of which is called the telephoto lens used for portrait shots. Tapos the IP67 water resistant rating, so that's nice, and many more features. But in this video, pag-usapan natin kung kamusta na nga bang performance ng iPhone 7 Plus for this year and for the long term, so tara, pag-usapan natin. So sa design guys, so the 7 Plus is very identical sa iPhone 6 Plus and 6s Plus in terms of build and form factor. So we have a glass front and 7000 series aluminum build sa housing and frame. Which for me guys, so to be honest, it's very premium looking and I don't find yung design outdated even given the current trend natin, which is yung glass build housing. So that's nice. So yun guys, moving on sa right side, we have the power button and SIM slot. Tapos sa left side, we have the volume buttons and mute switch button. Tapos below, we have two speakers. Again, 2 speakers and 1 charging port. And as mentioned kanina guys, Apple ditched the headphone jack, but in my case it's fine kasi I'm not really a fan of using earpods, and the good thing about this one is that it paved the way para ma-introduce yung AirPods. Pero syempre guys, aside from being a marketing strategy para ma-introduce itong overpriced AirPods guys, may mga significant factors or reasons why Apple ditched the headphone jack, and if you want to know why guys, I'll be placing an article below guys, so please do check it out. So that's nice. Tapos moving on sa back part naman, we have the dual lens camera sensor, flash, Apple logo, and some informations about this iPhone guys. Tapos sa front part naman, we have the 5.5-inch IPS display, which pag-usapan natin later guys, so that's nice. And below that is the capacitive home button. So in simple terms guys, this is not a physical home button guys, or in other words, colloquially speaking guys, this is just a fake button guys. I mean, kidding aside, like literally guys, this is just a fake home button and it works because of the Taptic engine software that's beneath the home button guys. And in my case guys, to be honest, I prefer this one, the capacitive one, compared sa physical home button kasi share ko lang guys, no, I have used several iPhones before and yung main problem ko is yung home button tends to wear off guys. Or in other words, nagiging shaky home button guys that results to a loose home button guys. So kaya I prefer this one compared sa physical one, so that's nice. And by the way guys, so this phone pala has a second gen fingerprint sensor, which in my case, it's very responsive and accurate guys, and ultimately better guys and faster compared the first gen fingerprint sensor, so that's nice. Tapos moving on, this phone has an IP67 dust and water resistance up to 1 meter for 30 minutes, which by the way, fun fact, the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus is the first iPhone na nagkaroon ng water resistance protection guys, so that's nice. But then guys, remind ko lang kayo, it's water resistant and not waterproof, kaya it's not advisable for you to submerge your phone for a very long period of time guys, so that's nice. Sin guys, overall for me, design is still decent and mas naging cleaner in design kasi yung mga antenna bands are now pushed up sa upper sides and mas naging neat and presentable tingnan compared sa iPhone 6 model, so that's nice. However guys, yung problem nga lang dito is that since this is a matte aluminum texture guys, expect to have paint chips. Kaya guys, I would highly suggest to have a case on your phone guys so that maiwasan natin guys yung ganong issues, so that's nice. So guys, anyways, next department, display. Yo, what's up? Ezek here, I'm a tech reviewer, and let me ask you, gusto niyo ba bumili ng iPhone na high quality, no issues, complete package, and affordable? Well, if that's the case, I suggest Gadgetarian Enterprises Co. Ltd. Kasi guys, na-share ko lang, I've been doing tech reviews for about a year na, and lahat ng iPhones na you see on my YouTube channel, and by the way, please do subscribe guys, so thank you very much, but anyways, are all bought from them. Like my current phone, the iPhone XR, my personal phone guys, 256GB guys, so that's nice. And my new current phone guys, my new personal phone, iPhone 12 mini, so that's nice. And about naman sa mode of payment, it's via LBC guys, COP or cash on payment, so that safe yung mga buyers natin kasi masama mga scam guys, so that's nice. And panghuli naman guys, we also do meetups, and I'm the one guys mismo ang makikipag-meetup sa inyo guys, so that's nice. So yun guys, yun lang naman. So if you plan to buy an iPhone guys, as a tech reviewer, I suggest Gadgetarian Enterprises Co. Ltd. So that's nice. So So sa display naman, we have a 5.5-inch Retina display na may 1080 by 1920 pixels and 401 pixels per inch. And for me guys, so to be honest, the bezels are kinda thick compared to our current flagship iPhones. Pati na rin guys yung real estate screen ratio guys, it's not that immersive. However guys, in terms naman sa mismong display, in my opinion, I mean, it's still fine guys since it's Retina display and may considerable na decent pixel density. Although guys, no, syempre comparing an iPhone 7 Plus, a Retina display from an OLED like my iPhone 12 mini guys, so share ko lang naman. Sobrang noticeable yung difference and upgrades ng OLED display, but in my case guys, no, to be honest, it's not really a problem kasi. Relevant pa naman guys for this year kasi the resolution it produces is still crisp and clear, so that's nice. And also guys, no, to give you a perspective kung gaano ka-relevant yung display or resolution ng iPhone 7 Plus for this year, specs wise, it's actually way better compared or over to my iPhone XR guys na younger than the iPhone 7 Plus, so that's nice. Tapos for YouTube watching, movies, Netflix, and stuff like those, for me, it's fine. Kasi in my case, I'm not really martyr guys in terms of size and yung mismong display kasi in my case, I can say na it's useful and considerably decent for this year guys, or in simple terms, relevant pa naman guys for this year. Kaso, I think some people might have a hard time adjusting and getting sanay or getting used to using this kind of phone kasi being sanay with using all-screen, full-screen, notch display, and high-screen-to-body phones guys, talagang perceivable and feelable yung not so immersive display ng iPhone 7 Plus compared. But again guys, in my case, being a not so marty person, this is still something I would suggest in terms of watching guys in general, so that's nice. Anyways, next department, camera. So sa camera naman, we have a dual camera lens setup in which both lens has 12 megapixels, one of which is the telephoto lens used for portrait shots. Tapos we have a max video resolution of 4K at 30 FPS, so that's nice. Tapos sa front camera naman, we have 7 megapixels and a max resolution of 1080p at 30 FPS, so that's nice. So by the way guys, a fun fact, ito pala yung first iPhone na nagkaroon ng dual lens setup which is optically stabilized, and in my case guys, no, pictures produced are still decent and great. Tapos by the way guys, no, brief background lang naman. Noong mga panahong ni-release yung iPhone 7 Plus guys, no phone can outperform the iPhone 7 Plus in terms of sharpness and clarity. Up until now guys, no, I can say that the iPhone 7 Plus is still a dependable and reliable camera guys. And if ever naman guys, so I'm on a vacation tapos nalobat yung mga current phones ko like my iPhone 12 mini, iPhone XR, and my current camera guys, the Canon G7X guys, I know I can depend or rely on my iPhone 7 Plus for picture taking and filming the wonderful view, so that's nice. So sa front camera naman, for me it's still fine, though it kinda struggle nga lang in terms of poor lighting conditions. At the same time, medyo harsh nga lang yung mga photos produced by this phone, which is technically natural naman for an iPhone, which to be honest guys, no, I'm not really a fan of, since bakat yung mga pimples ko guys. But then guys, overall for me, it is still decent as long as provided yung decent lighting condition and angle positioning, so that's nice. Anyways, here are more shots para makita nyo, so let's go. What's up guys, I'm currently vlogging using the iPhone 7 Plus 1080p at 30 FPS and it has 7 megapixels guys, so ayun. So one thing I noticed about this camera guys is that it's kind of sharp, so as you can tell guys, no, mas bumakat lalo guys yung mga pimples ko, but kindly disregard guys, so ayun. Anyways, this is the vlog test of the iPhone 7 Plus, so peace! So sa performance naman, this phone is powered by an Apple A10 Fusion chip na may 3 gigs of RAM. Tapos yung available ROM variants ranges from 32, 128, and 256 GB guys, so that's nice. So by the way guys, so my phone pala is currently on iOS 15, and for me, based sa experience ko with this phone, lahat naman is stable and there's not much hiccups and slowdowns, which is surprising for a 5-year-old phone. Yung mga animations and navigations are smooth despite only having 60Hz refresh rate. Similar with social media scrolling guys like Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and stuff like those, it is still decent, fluid, and there's not much stuttering guys, so that's nice. So sa gaming performance naman, for me, it's still fine. The iPhone 7 Plus is still capable to provide us with considerable gaming experience. However guys, in my case, it tends to buffer quite a bit, and may mga slight frame drops and slowdowns, which is understandable for a 5-year-old phone. But overall for me guys, so being a basic gamer or a not so hardcore gamer, I can say na for a 5-year-old phone, the iPhone 7 Plus is still capable and recommendable / reliable as a gaming phone, so that's nice. Anyways, next department, battery. So sa battery naman, this phone has 2,900 mAh, and in my case, to be honest, I kinda expected more for the iPhone 7 Plus. Kasi guys, na-share ko lang as a businessman or as a person na gumagamit ng madaming iPhones guys, ang main stereotype / principles or belief ko about iPhones is that apparently kapag plus models, plus size din yung battery guys. But in my case, battery wise, medyo nakukulangan ako guys as compared to how long I used an iPhone 7 Plus before. Or in other words, or in simple terms guys, na para mas ma-visualize natin and para mas madali guys, sa iPhone 11 Pro Max ko guys and iPhone 10R, talaga na ma-maximize ko guys yung battery ng both phones. As compared to my iPhone 7 Plus guys, to be honest, to be straightforward, I'm not sure kung iPhone 7 Plus ko lang to guys or same goes to most iPhone 7 Plus, but in my case guys no, based on my experience with this phone, nagagamit ko yung 7 Plus ng 1 hour minimum to 2 hours maximum. In which in my case, those are bad news kasi those are the specific numbers and data and battery life expectancy ng mga non-plus models, but take note, this is a plus model guys. However guys, no, syempre dapat natin tandaan, eto yung mga reality ng mga lumang phones guys. And then guys, it's safe to say na the iPhone 7 Plus is kinda showing its age na guys, so ayan. So guys, that's pretty much my review about the iPhone 7 Plus for this year 2022 and for the long term. And in case you're planning to buy one guys, I suggest checking out or buying at Gadgetarian Enterprises Co. Ltd guys kasi I work there guys. And syempre guys, no, aside from working there, they offer high quality, no issues, complete package, original and affordable / cheap iPhones guys. So please do check it out guys, so that's nice. And by the way guys, if you're interested in buying and medyo magkalapit tayo guys ang location, we can do meetups and I'm the one mismo ang makikipag-meetup sa inyo guys, so that's nice. So yun guys, if you learned something from this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe in this YouTube channel or in this video, so thank you very much. So yun guys, that's been it, catch you in the next one.
Baby, please don't kill my vibe. Taking flights cause I'm tryna live my life. Cause I found out that you really ain't my type. Hope you're capping you when you're telling me you're right. When you're telling me you're right, I'm a buddy.